up, guys? Welcome to Snacks and Stories. Today it might seem a little different because I don't have Annika with me, and that is because for this week's video and next week's video we're gonna be doing solo episodes in which it's just gonna be us on our own doing a little get to know us better. So that's why I'm alone here today, not with Annika. And today I am going to be eating something very controversial and I'm not happy to be eating it, but it's what my dad got me, so I have to eat it. I'm gonna be eating Chick-fil-A, okay? So I'm gonna be eating Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna be real with you. Chick-fil-A is fucking chef's kiss, but they're homophobic and they're Donald Trump supporters. They donate millions and millions of dollars to the Donald Trump campaign, which I am not for. So it's a little contradicting up in here for today's episode. I also have an Arizona. This reminds me of like middle school because I would drink these things every day. And this is the mango flavor. And I also have rice because I'm hungry and I just got off from work and I want to eat some rice. So that's what I'm gonna be eating. This angle is quite horrible, so I really apologize for that. But today I am just going to be talking about, I asked my Instagram story and the Snacks and Stories Instagram to ask me some questions that they're curious about me and assumptions. And I'm just going to be going over those and I'm just going to fill you guys in on what's been happening in my life and just doing a little get to know me better, because I feel like you know me and Annika as like a whole, but we're also very separate individuals who are very, very different. So yeah, that's what we're gonna get into today, and I'm super excited because I'm so hungry and I barely ate today. But yes, I apologize for eating Chick-fil-A. I know I could be eating something else, but it is just what I have in this household today, so that is what I'm gonna eat. Chick-fil-A is so good, guys. Like, god damn, like why can't they just have the same views as me? But they don't. I had Chick-fil-A sauce and buffalo. And that's how you do it, baby. I used to get Chick-fil-A all the time, but I haven't gone in a long time. Now here I'm eating it. I used to go all the time with friends and stuff, but I just haven't gone in a while. It's also expensive, so kind of broke for it. Should I start off with the assumptions, or I'm gonna take a bite first, actually. That's so good.
Tell me why that sound was kind of sexual and why did I sound very aroused?
That's so good. Okay, so I'm gonna go over the questions and assumptions first, and then I'll get into anything else that I want to talk about. So, sorry, I have a screen right in front of me with all the questions. Someone asked me, what made you decide to study psychology? And they also said that they're studying to become one myself. Super cool. I love psychology, and it's cool that people have the same like opinions as me on like psychology and stuff like that. So what influenced me to study psychology? So if y'all don't know, I'm going to be, first of all, cheers. Tastes like middle school. If y'all don't know, I'm gonna be a second year at UC Davis this coming fall. I start school in like a couple weeks, and I'm studying psychology. What made me decide that I want to study psychology and become a psychologist is from actually one of my mentors, like someone I look up to. In high school, senior year, I was going through a lot of hard things, like a lot of personal problems, a lot of health issues. And in my music program that I was in, where I played the violin, sorry y'all, someone's trying to break in my room. So in my music program, there was someone there who was the psychologist on site, who just really helped me get through that rough time in my life. And she just really inspired me to like be the person I am today, and she just influenced me in such great ways and has helped me through a lot. And when we were talking, she told me what she majored in, and she went to UC Santa Cruz and she majored in psychology, and that's how she landed the job at this music program that I was in. And I was just in awe, and I was like, holy shit, like this is something that I would want to do in my future. So that's what inspired me, just like being able to give back to the community. And yeah, that is what I want to do with like this psychology degree when I do get it, is just be a psychologist for a nonprofit organization in a low-income community. And just because in low-income communities there's really little resources, and I just want to be able to give back to from what I was able to get, if that makes sense. But yeah, that is what I want to do with it. It's also just super interesting to learn about the mind, like human emotion and mind. Sorry, y'all. Like I've taken 2 psychology classes last year. I took just intro to psych. I found that so interesting. It's just crazy, like learning about all these things and being able to apply it to your own life and be like, oh damn, like that's why I experienced this. That's what this is associated with in psychology. Like there's so much psychology behind everything you experience, and that's what I really love about it. So yeah, I also took a relationship like psychology class. So it was called relationship science, and it was a psychology class about the psychology of love and relationships, and that class was top notch. I loved it. I learned a lot. Someone asked, my ex-roommate Alyssa asked, what's your next hair color besides blonde? Y'all, if you don't know me personally, you wouldn't know that I love changing my hair. Number one, this is not my natural hair color. I feel like that is obvious. My natural hair color is just black, dark brown, and it's kind of a light honey blonde brown. It looks different in every single lighting, but this is not my natural hair. This is. And the point is that I love changing my hair. I absolutely love it. Before this, I had hair extensions, I had long hair. I actually made a TikTok about it, so insert TikTok now.
I have to put uncopyrighted music so you can change your hair, 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 you can change your hair. I hope you guys know what TikTok sound this is. You can change your hair, you can change your hair, you can change.
Y'all saw that? Yeah. I love changing my hair. Had extensions, I've had black hair, I had like black blue hair, I've had light blonde hair. I just kind of switch off between the light brown and black and blonde, but I do want to be fully blonde like one day. I don't know when that is, but I just want to be like fully blonde. But I just don't think my hair can handle that, because it will die. My hair will fall off. I know that, because my hair right now, it even looks so dry and crusty, but that's what happens when you bleach your hair. So yeah, I kind of want to go blonde. Let me know if you guys think I would look good as a blonde, or if I should just stick to what I have right now, or if I should go back to black. I don't know. Problem is I invest way too much money and stuff on like getting it to be like this, so I don't know if I just want to throw that down the drain, you know? Yeah, my butt's kind of hurting. Someone said, my friend Alyssa said, an assumption she had about me is when we first met is that I was lonely. The way I met this girl was in freshman year of high school in biology. I didn't know anyone in that class, so I sat alone, and she walked up to me and was like, can I sit here? And since then we've been friends. But yeah, I was very lonely in the start of high school. I didn't know many people. I didn't have much friends. And now this girl is like one of my best friends. But yeah, she shot her shot at me, and she sat next to me in biology class. And I'm forever grateful. Yeah. She also said, talk about my Davis bike adventures. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all, it is so hot. Sorry, I'm double fisting. It's so hot in LA. There's like a heat wave happening. Today was like 105, and then yesterday was like 110. I don't know, but it's so hot. It's horrible. I hate it. I just want it to be cold. Anyways, talk about Davis bike adventures. If you guys don't know, I already said this in the video. I go to UC Davis, and a big thing at UC Davis is biking. Everyone bikes. The number one crime in Davis is bike theft. That should say something. But yeah, everyone bikes to class, everyone bikes around the town, everyone bikes in downtown. Everyone bikes. It's a thing. And I biked there all last year when I lived there. And I have a lot of bike stories, y'all. I'm not that good at it. I think I'm like okay. I've also gotten into a lot of crashes. But yeah. I think I'm pretty okay at it. But I guess I'll tell you guys some of my bike stories. One time, this was like the start of college, like the first year. I was like hanging out with some friends and we were biking around at like night. This is like a minor one. And then there was like a little pathway and it was really skinny. And I was like, oh, I bet I can get through this. So I tried to, but I couldn't. And I crashed into like the pathway, like the walls of the pathway. And then my body like fell forward. And then I ended up bruising myself really bad. And then there was one time, it was like my really bad one. I was biking to a midterm. I don't know what quarter this was. Maybe it was winter quarter or fall. I don't remember. Bad pictures, so I'll insert them. I was biking to a midterm. And I was super early, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take my time in biking. I'm gonna relax and blah 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 blah. So I'm slowly biking around this roundabout, and there's this guy coming in quick, and he hits my back wheel. I fall over and he falls on top of me, and I bang my head on my side. I scratch at my knees. Insert picture of my feet on my legs right now. It was so bad, and I was just laying there for a second, and this guy was like, watch your way. And he was such a douchebag. Like, he did not help me up. He literally just left, and luckily there were nice people around who helped me up. But I was like bleeding, so I had to walk to the restroom. Luckily I was early to my midterm, so I had to walk to the nearby restroom, clean myself off, and I went to my midterm, got an A on my midterm. And after my midterm I went to the health center, and they diagnosed me. They pretty much told me I had a minor concussion because I banged my head so hard on the fucking pavement. So that sucked. I was in a really bad place for like 3 weeks. So much pain. In so much pain, though. I could not like walk. I couldn't kneel on anything, and like, oh, it was just so painful. And I had like a bump on my head, and I was super like nauseous for a good amount of weeks because that's like a concussion symptom. But yeah, so that's that. And there's also this one time, y'all, when it rains in Davis, it rains. The rain does not play. It rains so hard, and the wind oh my god, the wind is so strong too. So there's this one time I was working. I got off at 6:30 and it was raining and pouring so hard, and I biked to work. So I was like, should I just walk back to my dorm? Should I bike? Because it was also windy, and the wind was going like 15 miles an hour. So it was not fun. So I was like, okay, I'll just bike. So I bike my ass back to my dorm in the pouring rain and the wind. So it takes me, usually this bike ride is only like 8 minutes, and I take like 20 because it's so rainy. And then I get back to my dorm and I'm soaking wet, drenched, and I go to my roommate and I go, I think I forgot to lock the door of my work. My dumb ass forgot to lock the door. So I'm like, can you come with me? And she's like, hell no, I don't want to bike. So I Uber us there, which is like not even far. My dorm and where I worked was not even far. So I pay like an $8 Uber to go like less than a mile. just to find out that the door was locked and I did lock it. Yeah, crazy. And then we ended up getting dinner, so it was okay. But it was also not okay. I don't know. I have a lot. I have some more bike stories, but those are like some good ones. But I have a lot of bad experiences with biking. So many bad. But yep, I do miss biking though. Like, it was so fun and relaxing when they were good times. I always bike with friends, bike to places. Like, why drive when you could bike? At least in Davis. Alyssa, my friend, also said, what's my go-to breakfast burrito? If y'all don't know, breakfast burritos are my chef's kiss. They are my favorite food of all time. I could eat a breakfast burrito, breakfast, lunch, dinner, I don't care. They're so good. And my favorite breakfast burritos come from this place in Davis called Alibaba's. It's a Mediterranean place, and I also love Mediterranean food, but their breakfast burritos there are so good. It has like sausage, bacon, potatoes, french fries, cheese, eggs, hot sauce, avocado. It's so good, y'all. Oh my god, I dream of that breakfast burrito. It is literally my favorite, and they're huge. They're like the size of Chipotle burritos, and they're only like $6, which is insane. But that is probably my go-to breakfast burrito. The ones from Alibaba's, or just a breakfast burrito that has what I listed. They're so good. I would get them all the time for breakfast, lunch, dinner, after work. I just get them and eat them in my room. Guys, I miss those breakfast burritos. I really want to go back to Davis just to visit, because I'm not living there this year. But I just want to go, especially for those breakfast burritos. Yeah. So my friend, Alyssa, the same girl, also said, put the nose ring in so you look like a bad bitch. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have my nose ring in. I used to have a stud, but I decided to switch it up because I got bored with my life. But yeah, do you like it? I look kind of edgy, huh? It's cute. I like it. The assumption was, I want to assume that you think about others more than you think about yourself, and you care about others more than you care about yourself. I am not offended by that assumption at all. I feel like it's very sweet of you to say that. You think I think about others more than I think about me, and I feel like that assumption is true to an extent. I do care about others a lot and think about others way more than I think about myself, and that's because I just feel like I have so much love for people, and I just really want the best for people, and seeing other people thrive and like be happy makes me happy. Well, that's why I do that. I like to think I'm pretty altruistic, but that's just me, guys. I do think about others and their well-being more than me though, which is like good, but it's also bad. Also learning to love myself before I love others. I do love myself, but it's also okay to choose yourself before you choose others. I think that's something really important to learn. So yeah, I do have a lot of I care a lot for people. I just feel like that a lot of people mean a lot to me, and they've helped me with so much. That's why I care so much about others and want them to thrive and be as happy as they have helped me. But yeah, I think I'm a really caring person. I got a lot of assumptions by my friends and like people who I first meet, that they think I'm a really mean person and I seem really intimidating when they first meet me. I get that a lot. Most of my friends think I was a bitch before they met me, and I just think that's because of my face and my resting bitch face, and I always look mad when my face is natural. But I feel like when you get to know me, you realize that I'm very like caring. I have a lot of love. I love so easily, and I just like care about the well-being of you. So if you want to be friends with me, don't be scared, because I'm so nice. I think I'm nice. Ask my friends, they'll tell you I'm nice. I hope so. Okay, someone said, how was life in college for you? Life in college for me was great. Last year was my first year of college. Last year was my first year of college, and I had a great time. I was living large. I hung out with friends. I found new hobbies and passions. I learned a lot. I took amazing classes, had great professors, worked a lot on myself, and I just had a good time. I really miss it. But now, for this coming year, I'm gonna be at home, and my classes are online, so that's that. And I'm gonna just be at home doing my thing, saving money. I'm gonna be working and going to school, so I hope that meshes out well. But a typical day in college for me last year was, I would if I had a morning class, which I usually did, I would wake up for it, go to class, and then work out in between like my gaps. So I would go to the gym, work out with some friends, do my thing, and then after that I would eat lunch, or after that I would go to my next class and then eat lunch. It depends on the class thing, but usually it would just consist of like go to class, go to the gym, go eat, go to class again, go eat again, and then do homework and chill with friends by the end of the night. So it was a super chill, like, I mean, yeah, I got hard at points, but I had a good time, and I really fell in love with working out at my last year in Davis, so I had a great time.
Hey guys, Editing Patricia here. Some more people asked some questions that I didn't respond to, and I really wanted to respond to them, so I'm going to insert them now. Someone asked what my major is at college, and it is psychology. I'm a psych major, and I might be a music minor as well. We will see. And my favorite person in the whole wide world, my cousin, asked me how to get over a heartbreak. Sis, I don't know. I got bad coping mechanisms, let's just say that. But I would say my best advice to get over heartbreak is to give yourself time to just be alone and to do things on your own by yourself, and to delete and get rid of all memories that are tied with that one person, and just give yourself the time. Be gentle with yourself, be patient, be kind. Treat yourself the way you would treat your best friend if they were going through a heartbreak. Just be gentle with yourself and be kind, and with time, who knows how long that time will be, you will get over it. But yeah, that is my best advice. Back to the regular scheduled stuff.
Those are all the those are all the questions and assumptions I got from Instagram. So thank you to everyone who sent something in and said something. I really appreciate it. So now I'm just gonna fill you in on what's been happening in my life and what's been happening around the world. Okay, because I'm not done eating yet, but we're kind of getting close and personal here. So recently I have just been working a lot. I feel like I say that in every video. I've been working a lot and working. That's pretty much all I've been doing. I've been hanging out with Annika here and there, and my other friend here and there. Are you guys like turned off that I'm using my hand? I've just been doing my thing, hanging out with people, making memories, spending time, being safe. And yeah, I've been having a good time. I can't complain. I hope you guys are doing well too. But recently, I have been going through a little bit of a struggle. I have recently been having a really bad relationship with food, which is kind of funny because I'm eating right now and you guys are probably like, you and food seem fine. But for like the past couple of weeks, maybe even the last whole month, I've been really under eating. I've lost so much weight. Like, what I weigh right now, I've never been this light since maybe sophomore year of high school or freshman year. And that was how many years ago? 4 years ago. I haven't been this light. It's not a healthy thing. And like every time I think about food, it would make me nauseous, make me want to throw up. It was just a really bad relationship with food. I didn't have an appetite. But now I'm getting better, which is all that matters. I don't know what happened to me, but I was just in a really bad mindset with food, I feel like, which is not good because I need to be eating, especially with all the work I'm doing. So yeah, but I'm better now, I think. And like, yeah, skinny legend and all, but you know, it's not fun. I'm not gonna say it's an eating disorder. I'm most definitely not gonna say that, but I couldn't even imagine what having an eating disorder is like. So if you have one, I'm so sorry, and I hope you're doing well. And yeah, but I'm doing better. Can y'all tell? Because I'm eating. In the last Snacks and Stories with Edwin and Annika, I barely ate. I feel like you can tell in that video that I barely ate. I also kind of want to talk about some more important things in life, like voting. I was not born here, so I will not be voting. Hopefully one day I will, but if you are of age, if you're 18 and up and you were born in America and you're a citizen, please vote. It's your job as a citizen to like shape how you want your future to be, and it's just a great way to practice like your rights and what you're entitled to. So go vote, register to vote. If you haven't registered to vote, I'll put a link in the bio for registering to vote. And I don't want to get all political. These past 2 years and our political climate have been absolutely shit. Nothing has progressed. Nothing has made me proud to say that I live here in America. So I hope you guys educate yourself on the presidential candidates and what they stand for, and vote for who you want to vote for. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but educate yourself, read up on these people, read up on propositions too, because it's not just the presidential candidates that you'll be voting for. There's also other things, so read all the stuff that will be on your ballot. Educate yourself so you can make the best decision for you. And I will have info on registering to vote down below. And yeah, just register, guys. If you're of age, do it. I think if you're 16 or 17, you can also pre-register. I think so. So I'll put like a pre-register down there too if you're not 18 yet. But yeah. Yeah, the world's crazy right now, guys. Like, with everything that's been happening, it just makes you feel very sympathetic of everything that's happening, and kind of puts your own personal problems away. But just know that you can make change in life, no matter how big or small. You can make change, so take those opportunities to make change. Okay, good conversation. But yeah, life is alright for me. I'm just so happy it's September, because that means it's almost October, which means it's almost November, which means I'm turning 20, which means it's almost December, which means it's almost Christmas. So I'm just looking forward to that. It's always nice to have little things to look forward to. But yeah, that is my, I don't know what you would call it. But yeah, that is all I have to say for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat, story time, get to know me better, get to know me, Patricia, and not Annika, because you guys will get to know her next week. So make sure to like this video, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with your family. My Instagram will be right here, Annika's will be right here, and our official one will be right here. But yeah, everything will also be linked down below, from our links to voter registration stuff to also things that you can use to educate yourself on the Black Lives Matter movement, petitions, and everything important like that will be linked down below. So I will see you guys in 2 weeks, and you'll see Annika next week. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Bye, guys.